Alright guys, so we're going to be doing round 7 of League, this time against the Luca Goers. So it should be good here. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how, I don't know how it goes. Anyways, it's actually been a while since I've recorded a video, and the reason is because... Actually, I don't want to say the reason. I'll say it anyways because I brought it up. But the reason is because it's been hot lately, and I don't want to record in the heat. But I do feel like the last, 10 videos have just been me bitching about the heat. So I don't really want to have, a whole, guys, it's hot, please. Just, please understand. Understand how hot it is, because it is hot, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about Blitzball. So, yeah. Should I set a little bit? So, yeah. Looks like we got the ball with rope, which is always great. And again, I mean, it's the same as always, you guys know. If you're new to the series, this probably isn't the best place to start. If you're not new to the series, then thank you for watching so much. What we're going to be doing here is just getting levels for our forwards by scoring. Passing is a better way to get levels, but it's also a boring way to get levels, so we're going to just score. Yeah. Plans, guys, plans. Vorja catches. Vorja can suck it. I know. And he's actually not using high risk. Normally Vorja uses high risk, or sometimes he does, which means he sucks when he does it. It also makes him severely not good. Biggs is not the fastest. I believe Biggs' speed is actually 59. It's one below everyone else's, which means he gets caught a lot. I believe that's true. I could be wrong. I don't know. I just make up things as I play Blitzball. It looks like Duran is probably gonna block. No, he's not. There's no chance. Duran is the worst goalie in the game, so he's not gonna be able to block anything. Yeah. I'm trying to think of a time where Duran is a legitimate choice as a goalie, but there's never a time he is because he's so bad. And he's also, you can't even obtain Duran at a point in game. I think it's once you get the airship, you just can't get him, which is fine because he's not someone you want to get as a goalie, so I don't know why you would. Well, I take that back. I understand why you would get him because it makes the game a lot harder when you have him on your team. And Blitzball is super easy, as I'm showing here, with my self-proclaimed perfect team, because it is the perfect team. But sometimes putting bad players on your team is just funner. I would suggest just choosing who you want to be on your team. That's all that really matters. I mean, when you start worrying about the perfect team and stuff like that, you start getting to this level where you just crush everyone against you, which, in all honesty, is not very fun at all, because, I mean, what am I going to do, score a billion times? The reason I'm doing this series, though, is because I enjoy the idea of a perfect team, but these aren't my favorite players to play with, if that makes sense. I think that makes sense. I don't know, maybe I should rephrase that. I'll use a football analogy. So let's say you're a fan of the Raiders. When you play Madden, you like playing the Raiders because they're your favorite team. The Raiders aren't the best team to choose, but they're your favorite team, so it makes sense to choose them. Same with Blitzball. Choose your favorite players because you want to play them, not because of their stats. You can win. After level 20, you can win with any team. I guarantee it. Because the AI doesn't really change in difficulty. I don't know. The AI's difficulty kind of goes this way. Hard in the beginning, easy in the middle, harder at the end. Because it's hard at the end because the people that it's signing on are pretty good. Like Vorja, that's a good midfielder. The reason it's easy for me is because I chose the best people, stat-wise. I don't know, just a speech about it. I think I probably brought up that point a lot during the series, but I like to reiterate my points because not everyone's gonna watch every video. If you do watch every video, you are seriously like the best. But there's a bunch of videos in the series, and watching them all isn't really feasible for a lot of people because people have things to do. Like, they can't watch everything in the world. But yeah, that's why I reiterate so many points and talk so much. Oh shoot. Alright, cool. So looks like we're actually gonna get 6 goals this half. It seems we get 5 to 6 goals every time in the first half because, you know, because we're cool. That's pretty much why. And Voracek catches the ball. What a guy. What a guy. And we might be able to get a second goal here. Maybe. So first thing we have to do is pass the Arbite. And we have to shoot like at or before the 40. So 39, that should be perfect to make a goal. And that should actually be 7 goals in the first half, which is actually pretty good for what we normally do. Or compared to what we normally do. Sweet. That's gonna be already just dominating the competition. And that's first half, guys. Alright, cool. So hopefully we got a lot of experience. We probably got around 20, maybe. Oh wow, 40 for Arbite. That's pretty insane. It's good though because he's behind, and I mean they'll even out. I mean that's just how it'll work. But it is nice to see him getting a lot of experience because he's our most he's our best forward that we've got by far. Sorry, Cheetahs just isn't the best. Arbite's best. Titus is second best for this team because his speed means that he can actually encounter people more, and I just think I think he works well. Like, I don't think there's a solid forward ever replace him with. You could argue like Iskin because he's got crazy endurance and stuff like that, but my whole issue with that is Iskin's like a weaker clone of Arbite in a way. So I don't want 2 Arbites. I want some diversity between the 2 forwards in case something doesn't work. I got Titus always to back up and make sure something gets done. I don't know why Arbite got so much more experience. I guess he shot more, maybe? It seems like him and Titus shot basically the same amount of times. I wasn't really keeping track, so maybe I did not realize how much I was shooting with Arbite. But it looks like Voracek does have, looks like he probably has high risk on, which is a terrible mistake because Titus is just going to take advantage and score like crazy, which is good because Titus is actually closer to a level up than Arbite is. Titus was like 40 away, and Arbite was like 100 billion away. Estimates, but yeah, I think it was about that. Oh yeah, he definitely has high risk on. There it is. And he doesn't even have anti-nap on, which is really bad for him because I'm not going to really stop knocking him out. Oh shoot. I don't like encountering 2 people at once because it could mean I lose a technique. Losing techniques is definitely no bueno. I think it would be kind of cool actually, I think I mentioned this before, but when it says you lose the technique from tackle slip, you legitimately lost it and you had to relearn it. Like, that would be kind of crazy. That would mean it's very diverse with Blitzball. It'd also be kind of unfair, and people probably wouldn't like it unless you were really into Blitzball. Because, I mean, you work hard to get the techniques, and then you gotta relearn them. That'd be frustrating. But still, I think worth it. You know what? Nope. You forwards do not exist in my world. What? I hate how he can pass it above bigs, because doing that ensures how do I phrase this? So when you pass, sometimes it'll go above the player, which means they can't block it, which is fine and great in a lot of situations. But if you're using a nap pass and you want to knock them out, it completely ruins the point of the nap pass. Alright, so it looks like only 2 more minutes, so that's not too bad. And we've gotten quite a few goals. Hopefully this goes past rope. There it is, perfect. I wanted to get it to Larbite. I also didn't want to get everyone on Larbite, so try to pull away from Voraja there, and then we're gonna actually lose the technique. God damn it. Come on. Come on, Larbite, I believe in you. Which, I mean, it's gonna make it. Duran couldn't block it if Larbite shot from my goal, most likely. Alright, so only about a minute left, and we already got 12 goals. That's a pretty solid game. It's not our best game, but it's still a really good game. We'll just go down. Did not work as well as we had hoped. We'll have to let Biggs tackle through just to ensure that we can pass it above them. And we might not even be able to pass it above them because it is a pretty tight squeeze there. Looks like it worked. We probably could have passed it through Biggs as well with that kind of passing. So we'll probably make it, but we won't have enough time to score another goal. Yeah, with 34 seconds left, that gives us a little bit of a stretch to think we can score more than we have already. But we will try to tackle it away because we're just that damn cool. And me doing this is just because passing does give you some experience, and I do pass for experience. I just don't want to spend the entire game passing for experience. I think the last like 30 seconds passing makes a little bit of sense, but the entire game makes no sense. Okay, there it is. Cheetah's got a lot that time. Looks like 50 for Larbite and like nothing more for Titus to really level up. Zebronso. Nizarut. Yeah, I was gonna say, you better keep Nizarut. Alright, cool. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a great day.